in Bacup today. It's Easter Saturday and we're waiting for the coconutters. And what we want to try and do today is getting people to ask me some questions that I can give a videoed answer to, and then we can put them on the website, etc. Because again, we're struggling to get our message out with our limited funds, so we're relying on the social media side of things. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some people who are brave enough to be videoed.
What I'd like to ask you, Clive, I've been a Tory supporter. Now, I like UKIP's policies and I like what you're standing for. And everything swings me towards UKIP except one thing. Are you going to continue what the Tories are doing regarding the benefit system, which is slashing all the shirkers, getting into them like the Tories are doing? If UKIP are going to continue that, then they get my vote.
Yeah. I think the welfare system has got completely and utterly out of control.
Yes.
I mean, the welfare system was set up to help people who are upon hard times, and everyone knows now, and politicians are afraid to say it, that it's just become an endless bucket that taxpayers' money's pouring into. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, you see, why a vote for me may be a useful vote is that we're not going to get many UKIP MPs. If we get, say, 10 or 15, and I'm one of those 10 or 15, I can be in there and I can be influencing right from the kick-off what's going on. And yeah, I'm totally opposed to needless benefit spending. People that need help, I'm all for.
Yeah, absolutely.
People that are taking the mickey,
you.
No, I'm totally against it. What I think they'll also bring to is a business-like approach to things. That's what I want to bring in, the fact that we're letting ourselves be ruled by civil servants and officers, and it's very easy to spend other people's money. Very easy. So we'll come in with a business-like approach and a very common-sense, pragmatic approach to things. Right. I'm beginning to sound like a politician now.
No,
Glenn, that really is. I truly believe that. Yeah. Truly believe it.
I mean, I'm giving you the feedback what I'm getting off customers day in 24/7.
Yeah.
A lot of people are very unhappy about the benefit system.
Yeah.
But plainly, as you said, people are claiming that do need it. People, quite rightly, on DLA are getting what they should get, but there's a hell of a lot that shouldn't be getting it.
Well, child benefit is £89 per month.
Yeah.
And at the moment, there's 220,000 people in Poland alone who are getting that £89 a month who've never visited the UK. That can't be right. That's
no,
silly.
It can't be right. And I quite agree with what Mr. Farage is saying regarding this 5 years immigration, etc., not being able to claim, and they have to work for so many years. Completely agree with that. Yeah. But again, we need to target not just foreigners, we need to target British people, our own, that are abusing the system. And if that's followed by UKIP, I'm quite happy to
well, no, I
can
assure you, if I've got anything to do with it, that's exactly what we'll be doing.
That's just my views on it. That I just wanted to clarify. Would UKIP follow that?
Yeah. Right, thank you, Glenn.
No,
cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, I would like to know really how UKIP stand regarding the National Health Service.
Right, it obviously is a very good question, and it's something I'm setting about to change the perception people have got. Because of the way the Conservatives have, and to an extent the Labour people have pushed it, they're trying to say that we want to privatise the NHS. We don't, under any circumstances. No. We believe in the NHS being free at the point of use. But I think we've got to be brave, and other politicians are not being so brave, to say it's a very, very expensive service and it needs to be managed properly. The NHS was set up in 1947 and was aimed to be quite a simple service at the time. We had a population of 50 million, and we didn't have all the advances in surgery and drugs that we have now. The average age for a man was 64, and the average age for a woman was 68. Now we're into, with all the advances in medical techniques and drugs and surgery, you know, we're up into people living into their 80s, which is fantastic. I mean, I'm knocking on myself, so the older I get. But I think we've just got to realise that all these things have got to be paid for. It's no good people just saying, oh, the government should do something about it. We've got to take a very pragmatic and common sense approach to virtually everything. But the NHS, which is one of the biggest employers in the world, really needs to be on the ball. So one of the things if I'm elected, I'd like to get involved in is actually sorting it out. No big reorganisation. That's the problem. You have reorganisation after reorganisation, and that's just pointless. I'd like to take the politics, a very controversial thing to say, but I'd like to take the politics out of the NHS. The other thing I'm very keen on is that the fact that we should merge social care and the NHS together. Over the last few months, I've been involved in some of this, and it is all a little bit. It's daft, and it was kicked in. The Labour government pushed it forward, and they got kicked into long grass. 75% of beds in the NHS are occupied by people over the age of 65. So we've got to concentrate on that.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.